Hello? Hello? This is Boneless VR. I actually don't know. I think maybe Devlog 5. Yeah, I think 5. Yeah. So anyway, there's a lot of stuff to show in this new devlog. Yeah. So first of all, there's an external camera. If you're in the Discord, you'd know there was actually a GitHub post that was like external camera. So I'll show that real quick. So what you're seeing right now, of me, kind of in a third person kind of perspective, I can't actually see that because it's set to only render in the desktop. So it's just for recording, basically. And if I turn that off for a second, you can see there's this menu here to select that, and I can make it follow the player. So if I turn that back on, you can see it's following me, and I can just move around and do whatever I want, and you can just watch me. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'll keep that on for a little while, I think, while I just go through some stuff. Yeah, so, well, first of all, yeah, I've done a lot of stuff. I obviously made the new arm rig and the new locomotion, and that kind of affected grabbing. So last time I actually didn't show the katana grabbing, and I also had distance grabbing. I did that. I restarted. I just did that all again because it was not good. So you can now distance grab things again, like this. Oh, and the katana, the icon. The icon actually moves up the blade now. I don't know if that was in the last one, but it is now. So yeah, the katana is good, because before, what I was doing for two-handed grabbing is you basically grab it once, and the second time you grab it, it doesn't physically grab it. It just makes your hand look like it's grabbing it, and then it calculates its own control, and it just moves the first hand for that control, if you know what I'm saying. So it was basically just calculating it as like it needs to look at the first hand, and stuff like that. But now, because of the new arm rig, it just works. If two hands are fixed to the object, the forces are correct, because that's how realistic it is. So yeah, so this works, and I can stab this guy over here. And I also got a new character model here. It's just a dummy. So yeah, two-handed grabbing is good with this. So on the character model, I also made the collisions way more accurate. So before, the head was just a sphere collider, which is not correct because it's not the shape of a head. And the chest was just a box collider, which is not right as well, because that's not the shape of your chest. So now it's actually a mesh collider. So it's the exact shape of the model is the collider. So it's perfectly accurate for both the head and the chest and hip area. And the rest of the limbs are just capsule colliders, because that is fine for limbs. So yeah, that's a few things with the character model. Oh, and also there's a new map completely. There's a new map completely. I have an obstacle course here, just for testing parkour. There's some different objects around the place, including a new barrel, which is really heavy. Ugh. And there's a water tower thing here that you can climb up. And this is all, of course, dynamic grabbing. And it's a little buggy, I guess, but whatever. Climbing with the new arm rig was a little strange, so I've tweaked it a little bit, and I think it's alright. But it was never going to be perfect it is really just the new arm rig makes it. I think it makes it realistic, but in a way that's like it doesn't feel how it used to. But it's probably fine. I mean, I'll get a playtest done at some point, and then I'll see. But... So, yeah, another. Oh yeah, and also I didn't actually say this, but I did get grabbing done for the. This was broken last time, but you can grab him now again. So yeah, there's this obstacle course here with a zip line. So this is just to test like parkour and jumping and stuff. So you can climb up this ladder. Oh yeah, and a big thing, I made vaulting. So if you put your hands just here and then you say just pull yourself in, it'll try jump up, but it won't really work. So you need to actually pull yourself over, then you hit your feet or your locomotion sphere hit the container and you jump up automatically. So yeah, and that's kind of the way, like if you look at Bone Lab, it has a system like that where your feet kind of sort of reach a certain point and then you just like come up, because you obviously don't have feet in VR, so the only way you can really climb is sort of by kind of auto jumping over. So that's what I did, and I think it worked nicely. There's also this thing you have to jump to from here. So you go there and you catch this and you grab these things, you pull yourself over. So there's some cool lights. This is going to be the sort of spawn area that you just check out, and then you can pick maps or whatever in the future. So we also pick up this thing, and then we jump over here while it's moving. And now this is the zip line. So this is just, the zip line is just low friction. So because you have a physical body, you just put this here and you slide down and then crash into that. So yeah. Let me try break this. Wait. There we go. So, that's, I think, most of what I need to show. So, external camera, obstacle course, two-hand grabbing, NPC grabbing, zipline. Oh yeah, one more thing. The forearms were working last time, but they're still so buggy and your hands are just not really good. So basically I need to just run through the forearms again and fix them, because they're not actually colliding correctly here and they're not actually in the right place, but so I need to fix that for next time. Apart from that though, next time I think I want to fix the forearms, of course. I want a new character selection, so there'll be a few new models you can pick for your player. And then moving on from there, I think I'll just add guns. And then from guns, I'll add enemies. And then from enemies, I'll add maps and waves. And then I should be pretty much done the game. Apart from just adding things in the future to make it better. But yeah. So I might do a playtest once I get the forearms working and new characters. Which will hopefully be by next devlog. But I can't promise anything. But if I get that done, I'll do a playtest. So I'll just release an EXE into my Discord. So yeah, you can join the Discord if you want. But, yeah. So anyway, I will see you in the next devlog.